put the place on the market in 1919 but never sold. 1920 they moved 40 kilometres north of a place called Deralinya.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And where are we? We're at Deralinya.
That's it.
That's the one, Deralinya
That's
Homestead.
Yeah.
Yeah, just here for, well, what is it? It's morning now. Just sit up in the background there.
And that was very comfortable last night,
It
wasn't
was,
it?
yeah.
A bit cold, but dinner on that.
Yeah,
Picking us, yeah.
that was fine. And Sil's just having a brekkie now. Yeah, I've had mine.
Everything takes a little bit longer when I'm not in the caravan.
Yeah, not really used to this setup yet.
No, it's not there. Anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
All good.
Anyway, Deralinya Homestead. Yes, one of the lesser known attractions of Esperance. There's a couple around here. There's a barrel, well no, it starts with B. I have to look it up. I'll tell you later, but not far from here. But they're rather out of the way. Like here was about 186 odd k's from Esperance to get here, so it's a bit of a trip, but you can do a loop from here, from Esperance up to here, down the barrel, whatever track it is, to here. Go and talk to, there's a campground here obviously. It's free and it's not too bad. It's got a nice little toilet which has solar powered fans and that in it, and the light, and he's built a little camp kitchen. Quite cool. Gas barbie. This little table and little camp kitchen type thing. Sink, whatnot. Then got a little bit of a solar power station happening to recharge, and a light. There. Old guy Roger, his name is, who lives at the old station here. Yeah, we'll go talk to him later and get a little bit more history of the area. But in the meantime, we'll have our brekkie, pack up, and of course we're with Chris and Justine. Say hello.
Good morning.
What you got for brekkie?
Bacon and egg muffins.
Oh, there we go. Wonder what, that's a good smell.
Mmm,
Yeah.
not bad.
Nice.
That'll
Enjoy.
fill me up.
That's it. Alright, I finished my coffee and we'll get going.
1893, this part of the house, the stone shed, is open out the front, and 4 dams on a 20,000 acre lease.
Wow.
And then it just remained like a shepherd's out camp
Yeah.
till 1920 when the Beju family moved in. And they pulled out this dividing wall in here, built the 2 bedrooms on the end, put a kitchen out the back of the wood stove so you didn't have to cook in the open fireplace.
I think I would have preferred to cook
And ran it as a sheep station for another 10 years.
Yeah.
Still shepherding sheep,
Yeah.
still using shepherds and no fences. They put the place on the market in 1919 but never sold. 1920 they moved 40 kilometres north of a place called Deralinya.
Yep, I've seen that on that. Yeah.
Extended Trot's house there.
Yep.
And this was just left. We assumed they took their stove with them. Because Trot's fireplace was modified to accommodate amenas number 1.
Oh, okay. Yep.
In 1926, 27, they weren't using the place, so they pulled all the roofs off, smashed the stone above the doors and windows, get the frames out,
Yeah.
and left as ruined.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd known about it all my life, but it wasn't until 1982 I actually come in here for the first time, when Dad used to hire me and our old grader out for mining companies. I was opening up Pavango Road, which was a single dozer cut, overgrown.
Yep. Yep.
That's that photo of that grader. The grader of that photo.
Oh
there.
yeah. To see.
She was
Nice.
already 40 years old then. Perfect in the bush though, no electrics, no hydraulics.
Oh yeah, they do
Five
well.
motor start.
Yeah.
Then met my ex-wife in 84, brought her out here. Fell in love with the place and decided to have it. Took 6 years to get a lease.
Huh.
6 years of hammering the lands department.
Yeah.
Finally granted us a special lease. In 1990, that's when we started re-roofing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pitched this in 90, shed at 91. 92 I went across to Balbinia, and this John Paul's room was partially collapsed already,
Right.
and the rest was about to go.
Yeah.
So I restored that, stabilised the shed, and that was it for then. Then 93 got a LEAP program over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
15 teenagers, volunteers,
Sweet.
all on the dole, and 2 groups. And we finished roofing the shed, then rebuilt a little cottage from just a pile of rubble.
Yeah.
Wow.
In
Wow.
6 months. Early 94, I got the 2 best boys for their 2 weeks work experience, and we pitched the rest of these roofs.
Excellent.
We did it the old way, no axes, adzes, hand saws, hand drills.
Oh, it's the best way to do it. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Most, we had no money when we did this. No, we never had any money until I retired.
Well, it's obviously
the wire that
it's
actually holds
withstood
those,
the winds.
the
Yeah.
wire that actually holds those battens on
Yeah.
is 1874
Oh,
telegraph
jeez.
wire.
Oh, telegraph wire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. It was built to last.
Yeah.
That was put up there in 1990.
Mm.
Telegraph wire from the actual
the original
from down
line,
south?
the first line.
Yeah.
Wow.
It would have been galvanised originally.
Yeah.
Oh, it's holding on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
So I was slowly restoring the place and working on it because I was commuting from Donnybrook. I spent 25 years in Donnybrook,
Wow.
That's a
destroying,
commute.
destroying my lungs with angle grinders and stone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I come out here February 2020, bought a load of furniture and locks on the door for the first time ever.
And never left, pretty much.
Yeah, I went back to Donnybrook. I was here for 3 weeks. Went back to Donnybrook. What's going on? Why is there no toilet paper on the shelves?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 2020, yes.
Back the trailer up, turn
Yeah.
around, come straight back. Been
Yeah,
there ever
good
since.
on you.
Yeah. I would have done the same.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I was having to go back to Bunbury, my camp in Donnybrook, and to get eye injections.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
The last 12 months I've been getting them in Esperance.
Yeah, right.
That's
Cool.
a huge bonus.
Yeah.
Glaucoma or?
No, I burst a blood vessel in the back of my eyeball. Either lifting something heavy or coughing violently or both.
Jeez.
Yeah.
When I met the specialist, he said, if ever you're coughing or lifting something heavy, you've got to keep your eyeballs above your heart.
Oh. So
That's
don't do it laying
something
down.
for everybody to remember.
Yeah.
Because my spine's fused,
Mm.
and so I was born with spinal disease, and as a stonemason, I could pick up 125 kilos off the ground and put it on a scaffold.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Well, that's. I was going to say, is that your home brew gurgling away there?
I could do it for $1 of a big bottle.
Nice.
Wow.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're bubbling away there.
Yeah.
You put that one down a couple of days ago.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah.
Line, I think, up.
Yeah, yeah, Woodline. I've got a full history.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep.
1908.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just a couple of years old.
Oh, yeah. This is brilliant.
Is it?
Is it? Yeah. Actually, we had one of these in our kitchen when I was a kid.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the ice cream.
I've got a bit of a...
Old fridge still running?
Nah,
No?
it's a cold cupboard.
It partly runs because it was a kerosene one. It's still got gas in it.
Yeah.
And the hotter the weather, the cooler it goes inside. So the gas must circulate and still half work.
Still works, yeah, by
Yeah.
itself.
So on
Yeah.
a real hot day, it's sort of like a cool. You probably keep your tomatoes in there and whatever.
Yeah.
Lettuce, that it keeps it cool. But
Very simple. Well, we live in a bus. So that wouldn't worry me.
Haven't done anything for a while, but they're slowly rebuilding. Yeah, nice. Oh, I wouldn't have had a wall there.
the view
Yeah,
with the window.
just put that window where the, yeah, nice. All vehicles registered and runs on here, except one doesn't stop, which is that one. No brakes. What is it? It's an old Diamond Tea. Whatever the hell that is. Well, it has been started for a while. IFJ. Nice. Yeah. That's just water. Yeah. Well, for an old 1800s odd bloody sheep station that was abandoned, now rebuilt, it's got a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, an old telegraph insulators.
Whiskey bottles.
It's even got ink in it still. Yeah.
Drum tin.
That's a big drum tin.
Yeah, well,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
There's Narada tin tea.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What's this? Old. From absolute ruins, nothing out here, to rebuilt and
Sturdy.
all this bloody history and stuff in there.
Sturdy and withstanding the WA wind.
Oh yeah.
Love was holding all the cards and always kept me in the dark. I never thought I
haven't
could
seen many
shake
signs like that. Private property visitors welcome.
until I saw you
Normally it's visitors piss off. Very friendly guys. Roger's wealth of knowledge.
life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like I've been walking on air. Left all my worries and cares. I've got new burdens around you. I don't care who knows I love you. 'Cause I've been so lost without you. And in my darkest times, you got me feeling like
From this homestead to Deralinya homestead, if you put it in the GPS, it will take you. I'll show you. It will do that to bridge that gap there. But it's only 20 k's away. And it says on the Google Maps 320 odd 7 k's. So don't go by the GPS. Definitely go by the signs that are around and what Roger and his mate says. Go with what directions they say. That's what I'm trying to get out. Yeah, well, we'll see how we go.
Ready to go.
ring ringing on your phone, going off non-stop, always gotta know what's going on. I said, baby, don't let that thing control your life. You don't flinch, you just tell me to get lost. Well, I'd say, let's give that more than a passing thought. Let's get lost in the right direction. No name towns without addresses. Duro, cornfield, cold mix, miles from the city, old nets. 4 wheels, a 3-day weekend, 2 arms crossed, 1 intersection. There's no wrong way to get lost in the right direction. Gas up, pedal down, outbound and leaving town.
From now on, I'll play the cricket.
Overdrive,
Is stuck, so I'm going to have to reverse back and give him a pull out by the looks of it. Alright, fun times already. Woohoo.
finally, I think we're taking this somewhere. Getting lost in the right direction. No name towns without addresses.
Cotton thread, that's all it needs. That's what little Jimmy needs, a bit of cotton thread.
There's no wrong way to get lost in the right direction. It's somewhere we can get lost in the right direction. No name towns without addresses. Duro, cornfield, goat nets, miles from a city.